I'm on my way up to see the Hollywood sign. I hope I make it. I hope I have the strength. Well, this is really narrow and slippery. I'm too tired.
My name is Emmanuel, and this is my story. Well, mostly, this is my personal journey happening in one of the busiest and biggest cities in the United States, Los Angeles, California. A city where if you keep looking, you can find great things, including their people. And yes, both people and places can become characters that will add up to this city's story. I am building a path here, at least for a while. Because this journey of mine that I want to share with you is not limited to this city. But in the meantime, I will attempt to hike high enough to see the Hollywood sign up close and personal. But before that, I'm starting this story here, in my current neighborhood.
Welcome to Lake Balboa Park.
Yes, in this park. This is the Lake Balboa Park community, located in the San Fernando Valley, more specifically north of Los Angeles, California. It's a pretty peaceful community so far. Sometimes it is too peaceful. If you have Caribbean roots like me, you will notice that the vibes typical of the islands are nowhere to be found here. And for whoever has an adventurous spirit, that's a good thing. But this park is the mirror of this community, the Lake Balboa community.
Well, I don't know. Can I see myself? I think so. It's an airport close by. It's called the Van Nuys Airport, by the way. That's the plane. There's something really interesting about this park because this is really popular any day, any time of the week. Probably because this is the only park of this type, I think, in this whole city of Los Angeles. In this community is full of people from all around the world.
Overall, this place has become one of my favorites. So when I want to enjoy a peaceful and relaxing time, I will come here too. If not, I will go somewhere else. It's not hard to take a train and travel here within the city. Well, that depends on where you are going. To have a better perspective, the New York transit system is years ahead of the transportation system in LA.
Glendale is our next stop.
But if you do your research carefully, you can get to places in LA. And one of those places you can get is to downtown LA. I'm planning to take a ride on the shortest train line in the world. But before that, I will take another moment of peacefulness at this garden. The Blue Ribbon Garden. What an amazing hidden place in downtown LA area. It's part of the Walt Disney Concert Hall. daytime, you can come here for free, walk on your own, or take a guided tour, which is also free. As described from the Metrolink website, is a hidden gem of tranquility in the otherwise bustling downtown Los Angeles. The garden sits ensconced in the shade of the concert hall, blocking out traffic and creating a tranquil space.
This place feels like a oasis in the middle of this jungle city. But this place is so peaceful, so nice.
The garden's main focal point, in addition to lush plants and flowers, is a sculpture named A Rose for Lily. Frank Gehry created the sculpture as a personal gift, with more than 200 broken and repurposed porcelain vases, as a tribute to Lily and Disney. From my point of view, the Rose for Lily sculpture resembles a lotus flower. From the middle of it, water comes out. Lotus flowers has a lot of symbolism. One of them is transformation.
Feels weird to feel like this here in the middle of LA. It's nice.
And for me, transformation is something that has a lot of importance in my life. That's one of the reasons I'm living in this city. But talking about change, let's cross the street and hop into the shortest train ride in the world. The Angel's Flight. This train/funicular is one of the most interesting pieces of history of this city, although not exempt from controversy. Here are some facts. Angel's Flight is a landmark and historic 2 feet 6-inch narrow gauge funicular railway in the Bunker Hill district of downtown Los Angeles, California. It has 2 funicular cars, named Olivet and Sinai, that run in opposite directions on a shared cable. The tracks cover a descent of 298 feet over a vertical gain of 96 feet. The funicular has operated on 2 different sites using the same cars and station elements. The original location with trackage along the side of 3rd Street Tunnel and connecting Hill Street and Olive Street operated from 1901 until 1969. And today is my first time riding it. I'm a pretty big fan of trains. It's hard to pinpoint the reason, but living in an island where there were no trains at the time I was growing up, and having a father who loved collecting model trains, that could add up to my love for trains.
It was a cool ride. It was really fast too. 1 minute ride. Possibly the shortest train ride in America or around the world.
But something that is not on my immediate bucket list is climbing a mountain. But I must confess that I have a lot of curiosity to see what's at the top of a mountain.
I hope I make it. I hope I have the strength, the lungs. Oof, because I'm already tired.
So I decided to experiment with hiking, which can be an easy to moderate activity to do if you go to the right place for that. I do enjoy a lot of walking through nature, like a beach or a forest. In fact, it's an activity that can relax you a lot. For hiking, I don't necessarily need to climb a steep mountain. Although I'm not looking to do it every day, this time I have the curiosity, yes, just the curiosity, to see if I could reach the Hollywood sign and see it from the so-called Dante's view.
This is a really narrow path, really narrow. Oh, that looks beautiful. Down there, downtown.
But on my way up, I start to think, first, what the heck I'm doing? Why am I even bothering to do this? Then my second thought was, I'm running out of air.
Well, this is really narrow and slippery.
And then, when I was about to quit, this beautiful view just appeared in front of my eyes. So, I decided to keep going until I ran out of air and energy.
I'm too tired. I'm going back and I look really pale.
At this point, I was high enough to catch these images. In reality, they look amazing. Also, I felt much better at this point, but because I was running out of time, I had to go back home. Sometimes anyone can think that climbing a mountain can be a burden, but I realized that if I stick to it for enough time, I can achieve wonderful things. For me, it's worth going through the pain of climbing in order to reach the summit, because wonderful things can be waiting for me there, and that goes to everyone too. I will keep sharing from my incredible life with you.